Yeah, the Manchester United legend Gary Neville have tipped Arsenal as the favourite team to win the Premier League this season. Well, in my opinion, I think that Gary Neville will be right. Why? Because if you look at the manner in which Mikel Arteta, Arsenal head coach, built Arsenal team currently and the manner that they are operating, their method is not built on a particular player, you understand? They are operating based on collective effort, you understand? And you can see that there is a kind of teamwork. So in Arsenal's team currently, if you look at it very well, you find that if a particular player is injured, it's not going to affect the team. You understand? The team is not going to crumble despite the fact that maybe a player injured. Why? Because they are operating based on collective effort. You understand? Because if you look at the team that the new signing Victor Gukers, who was signed recently, has easily adapted to Arsenal's system of play. Also Eze, you understand, who was signed for Crystal Palace. You can see that these players they are working together, you understand, and they are working collectively. And any team that is working collectively are likely to achieve success. Why? The Manchester United legend Gary Neville have backed Arsenal as the favourite to win the Premier League title this season. Well, in my opinion, I think Gary Neville will be right. Why? Because if you look at the manner in which the head coach of Arsenal, Mikel Arteta, the manner in which he built the team this season, their momentum is not built on a particular player, you understand? They don't really have a main man. The manner in which Arsenal operating currently now, they are playing based on collective effort, you understand? So Arsenal team currently now, if a particular player is injured, it is not going to tell on the team. Why? Because they are operating on collective effort. And in football, any team that is built on collective effort are likely to achieve success. Why? Because if you went back to the World Cup 2014, you understand, Germany that won the World Cup 2014, their team was not built on a main man, you understand. They didn't really have a main man. They won that World Cup out of collective effort, and that World Cup they won it unbeaten, you understand. Because if you look at Germany's game in 2014 World Cup that they won, you will find out from the group stage to the final, Germany were unbeaten. They didn't lose any match, you understand. And if you went back to last season, you understand, Paris Saint-Germain who won the Champions League last season, their momentum was not also built on the particular player, you understand. You can see that they have a striker like Kabashila at the up front, they have a striker like Zadure, and even Ousmane Dembele, and these strikers, they all work together. And I think that that's the manner in which Mikel Arteta is building Arsenal team currently, because Arsenal, their momentum is not built on a particular player. If Bukayo Saka is injured, the team is going to collapse. No, the team is not going to collapse. Why? Because their momentum is not built on a particular player. Neither even Gukers. If Gukers is injured, it's not going to tell on the team. So any team that is playing based on collective effort are likely to achieve success. So that's number one reason why I think that Gary Neville will be right for TP Arsenal to win the Premier League title this season. And second reason why I think Arsenal may likely win the Premier League title this season is that if Arsenal can be able to secure the signature of the Brazilian superstar Rodrigo from Real Madrid, it's a boost to their momentum. Why? Because we all know that Rodrigo has fallen out of place in Xavi Alonso's plan. You understand? Because we have seen how Rodrigo was benched consecutively by the head coach Xavi Alonso. You understand? In Real Madrid, last 3 La Liga games, Rodrigo has always come in as a substitution. You understand? So we all know that Rodrigo has fallen out of place in Xavi Alonso's plan. And also the Brazilian superstar Rodrigo made a statement before the end of the summer window that if he's going to consider a move for Real Madrid, the only club he will choose is Arsenal, you understand? So I think that if Arsenal can make a bid for Rodrigo by January, you understand, and if they can be able to secure the signing of Rodrigo, it will be a boost to their momentum, you understand? It will be able to tighten their attacking strength, you understand? And also, it will enable Arsenal to be able to compete with their title rivals, a rival like Liverpool, a rival like Manchester City, and even Chelsea, you understand? So I think that the manner in which Mikel Arteta is beating the Arsenal team, they are heading towards success. So if you look at the Premier League table currently now, Arsenal in the second in the Premier League table, you understand, a spot below Liverpool who are at the top of the Premier League table. And if you look at the 6 Premier League games that Arsenal have played 3 Premier League big shark, you understand, because we all know that Arsenal have come head to head against Liverpool at Anfield, and they also come head to head against Manchester City in the Emirates, and also Manchester United, you understand, at Old Trafford. And these three teams that Arsenal have played against, Manchester United, Liverpool, and even Manchester City, they are big teams in England. We all know that Manchester United are floppy currently now, but that doesn't make them a small side. They are still a big team in Premier League. I think that Arsenal, who have played more tougher opponents in the Premier League this season, and after playing them, they are still second, you understand, 2 points below Liverpool at top of the table. I think it's a good result, you understand. So I think that if they can be able to secure the signature of Rodrigo by January, it will be a boost to their momentum, and I think that they may likely win the Premier League title with that collective effort that they are operating this season. Yeah, that's my opinion.